Morning. Today we are going to discuss about the depreciations and the types of depreciations, depletion, service value, salvage value, and the methods of determining depreciations. From the methods of determining depreciation, straight line method, declining method, sum of the years method, and also sinking fund method, and the present value method. The depreciation, it is the reduction in the value due to the physical and the functional parameters. And the depreciation is the original or new value of the property minus the value of the same property at the end of the depreciation methods. Next, we see about the types of depreciation. It is a physical depreciation and the functional depreciations. Based on the causes of depreciation, it may be classified as a physical and the functional. The physical is nothing but of depreciation due to the charges in the physical aspects of the property. Examples: wears and tears, corrosions, accidents, and deterioration due to age or the elements. And the functional depreciation is due to the changes is the functional parameters. Some of the causes of the functional depreciation could be obsolescence, that is technological advance or developments which may on the existing property absolutely. Is nothing but of inadequate or insufficient capacity for the service required. And the shift of the population center. It's overpopulation center to change the shift, changes in the requirement of public authority and the abundance of the enterprises. Next, we see about the depletion. It is the capacity lost due to the materials actually consumed. And the next is service value. The period during which the use of property is economically feasible is known as the service life of the property. Next, we see about the salvage value. It is the net amount of money available from the sale of used property over and above any charges involved in the removal and the sale. We can be sale any other salvage, or we can be involved in the removal of the sale value. It's nothing but of scrap or junk value. And next we see about the scrap and the junk value. It is a property cannot be disclosed as a useful unit. It can be often dismantled and sold as junk to be again as a manufacturing raw materials. The profit obtainable from this type of disposable is known as a scrap or junk value. It can be obtained from the selling the property after its service life. And also we can be see about the present value. The present value of an asset may be defined as the asset in its condition at the time of valuation. The book value, it is the difference between the original cost of property and all the depreciation changes made to date, and the market value. Based upon the book value can be changed by the market. It is a price which could be obtained from an asset if it were placed on the sale in the open market. And next is the replacement value. It is the cost necessary to replacing the existing property with at least equally capable of rendering the same service value. Next, there is the methods of determining depreciations. First is the general depreciation accounting method can be divided in two classes. First is the arbitrary methods, giving there is a no consideration to the interest cost. First one is the straight line method, declining balance method. Third one is the sum of the years digit method. Next type, making methods taking into accounts interest on the investment. That is the sinking fund method, present worth method. First, we see about the straight line method. In this, it is assumed that the value of the property decreases linearly with time. Equal amount are charged for depreciation for the each year throughout the entire service life of the property. That is some of the calculation for annual depreciation. D equal to V minus Vs by N. That is V is nothing but of original value of the property at the start of service life period. And the Vs is nothing but of salvage value of the property at the end of the service life. N is nothing but of number of service life in years. Next, the asset value. Asset value is nothing but of a book value of the equipment at any time during the service life is VA equal to V minus AD. VA is nothing but of the asset value or the book value. A is nothing but of the number of years in actual use. Next, declining balance either a fixed percentage method. Here the annual depreciation cost is different in each year and is fixed percentage of the property value at the beginning of the particular years. And the fixed percentage for declining balance factor F. F remains constant throughout the entire service of the period. That is under this condition. First condition is nothing but of the first year, the end of the first year asset value VA equal to V into 1 minus F. And also obviously same to the second year at the end of the period second year VA equal to V into 1 minus F whole square. and at the end of the A year, replacing of square in terms of A, VA equal to V into 1 minus F. And the end of the nth year, that is the end of the service life year, V not equal to V into 1 minus F whole power n, that is Vs. Therefore, F equal to 1 minus Vs by V whole power 1 by n. It is the Maxon formula for the depreciation at the end of the nth year. This Maxon formula by using the declining balance or fixed percentage method. D equal to V minus Va equal to V minus V into 1 minus F whole power n. Next, we see about the double declining balance method. It's nothing but of double fixed percentage. This method is applicable to case whether the salvage value is considered to be 0. That is the formula for fixed percentage factor F equal to 2 by n. Next, that is the sum of the years of digit method. Here, there is the annual depreciation is based on the number of service life years remaining and the sum of the arithmetic service of the numbers 1 to n. There is a n represents the total service life period. It's nothing but of the arithmetic mean service summation of I equal to 1 at A equal to 1 to 2 at the number of nth year, n into n plus 1 by 2. It is the total depreciation value at the start of the service life, V minus Vs. And the depreciation value at the end of the first year, nothing but of V minus Vs, n to n of n minus 0 by summation of 1 to n. That is the depreciation of second year and also the final year. And the final year of the depreciation of the end of the year, A equal to dp, n minus a plus 1 by summation of n into 1, V minus Vs. Next, there is a sinking fund method. There is a sinking fund method in the case of component reimbursement is all involved. And the arbitrary annuity plan is set up where is a constant amount of money should theoretically be assigned each year. At the end of the service life, the sum of the all deposit plus accrued interest must equal to the total amount of depreciation. That is the sum of the values and can be I equal to annual interest rate, R equal to uniform annual payment made at the end of the years. V is the original value of the property and V is the salvage value of the property. N is the service life in years and S is the total amount of annuity. Next, we see about the total amount of annuity. S equal to R into 1 plus I whole power N minus 1. That is nothing but of I. R equal to S. In terms of, we can be change the value. But the amount of annuity at the end of the service life must equal the total amount of depreciation. S equal to V minus Vs equal to D. And the same equation, 15th equation can be becomes, above the equation becomes become R equal to V minus Vs to I by 1 plus I whole power N minus 1. And the same obviously after the A is V minus VA for this R into V minus VA I by 1 plus I whole power A minus 1. Comparing the above equation 16 and 17, V minus VA I into by 1 plus I whole power A minus 1 equal to V minus Vs I by 1 plus I whole power N minus 1. In terms of, it can be changed by VA equal to V minus V of minus Vs into 1 plus I whole power A minus 1 by 1 plus I whole power N minus 1. Thank you.